TikTok has known about this vulnerability for over a year, but they haven't fixed it. And the problem is that it is actively being used and abused in a handful of different phishing email campaigns. This is one email that we saw with the subject line, incoming voice message, transcription available, play now. And it's the usual like, oh, listen to a voicemail social engineering pretense. But it includes an attachment that is not a sound file or audio, it's an HTML file called play_now. And that HTML attachment is just this, a body tag and a script language to trigger some JavaScript and redirecting in their web browser to a different location. But take a look, they're going to TikTok.com. And just to be clear, that is the real TikTok.com, obviously. The gimmick is that the rest of this URL contains some extra secret sauce to redirect the end user to a different website, something that the attacker controls. Let me copy paste this. Again, going to the real TikTok.com as the domain, press and enter, it brings you to a Cloudflare turnstile. Actually, you might have saw it over in the address bar. We're not at TikTok anymore. We're at holistichomes.s3 US East Amazon AWS, an S3 bucket, Amazon AWS S3 bucket, with what I would have thought would have been a click fix lure, like, oh, verify you're human, I'm not a robot, and actually tell you to press the Windows key and R on your keyboard, press Control V to paste a payload and run malware and infect your system with a virus. But clicking through here, I get an invalid email format because really it had a victim email address that I have redacted. You might have caught that while I was showing you the attachment. But the parts and pieces of this that make for an open redirect vulnerability, cleaning up what was here previously, all of these %2f, their URL escaped or encoded representations of just a /. Since those are duplicative, we can remove them. The %6b is just the letter K to fill out the word link. V2 being that usual address, AID as a variable that's set. That is important. The language doesn't really matter, but seen as a variable to bio URL and a target actually lets any end user go to any other website, like Facebook.com. Let's get back to take a look. Let me paste that in, and now I'll head to Facebook, not TikTok. Obviously, this is just a little sleight of hand, an open redirect vulnerability to look like, oh, some end user might think they're going to TikTok.com, but you could fill this out with anything, pad up and make a whole lot of noise and nonsense so they never actually check or see what's in that URL. Maybe add another variable at the end just to add even more noise. You can fill that up with more random data to look like some sort of key or token or whatever. But this on its own lets an adversary steer a victim anywhere they want. In this specific case for this phishing email, if this were to actually have an email address included as an argument, that would redirect you. We could click through our fake Cloudflare turnstile and think it's just some fake GIF animation, brings you to another page where it looks like you see an Outlook Entra ID animation to, oh, access your email. But at the moment, at the time recording, I think the hacker's infrastructure is broke because we're getting an error, API expired. I'll show you a screenshot though. This is what it did look like of the, hey, listen to your voicemails and sign in with the usual AITM adversary in the middle, maybe reverse proxy, evil jinx thing to be able to collect your credentials as you think you're signing into your online account, filling out multi-factor authentication. The hacker is listening and collecting all that data to receive it at the other end. I don't want to fall down the rabbit hole too much on the code here, but if I hit F12 on my keyboard and actually try to track a lot of the network requests to see the redirect and to see what happens following this, we actually kind of hit something interesting once the next page loads. It gets paused in the debugger, and there's some more JavaScript that we could see and a little cool phishing kit syntax. Let me pull this into Sublime Text so we have a little bit better syntax highlighting and color coding, and you could see through some of the stuff here. Oh, they're tracking the browser navigator, and they can determine, oh, is the web driver actually something that includes Phantom, like Phantom.js? They're looking for others here. Does the user agent match something indicating Burp Suite, like a debugger? If that's the case, they actually redirect you, bring your location to about blank. They're trying to bail out because it's likely that individual accessing this page is an analyst or a security security researcher trying to understand this. The key codes here that they're checking and tracking are actually maybe you pressing Control-Shift-L or Control-U to view the source, or F12 to open up the browser tools like we just did. That's all to prevent you and not allow you to press those keys, and they don't even let you right-click, so you won't be able to open, view source from a context menu. So you can see a lot of these tricks with random variable names with sort of this obfuscation and even anti-debugger checks where they actually intentionally trigger the debugger just like we saw, and then determine is there a time difference or a little bit of a delta as to when you resumed. Because if it did actually pause, they know they're being analyzed, they're under the microscope, and then they take you to Google or some other safe, innocent, and not malicious site. All to trick or to fool the security researcher or analyst. The rest of the gunk here is all the actual payload, doing some funny, silly XOR capability to then get another stage or payload of JavaScript. That's the real malicious piece of this phishing kit. But by the way, a lot of the breadcrumbs and kind of puzzle pieces we're seeing here map really well to a cool webinar that I just did last week with Sublime Security, looking at the trends to watch out for in 2026. A lot of phishing email shenanigans, myself and Brian Baskin, and we covered exactly this. That happened last week, but if you're curious, you could grab the recording, tune in, and see what we were up to. Literally some of those exact phishing kit telltale signs and syntax that we just saw in the JavaScript code. Funny thing, now that we got a chance to look through the JavaScript, we know, okay, we hit the debugger, the time is going to pass, and it's going to redirect me to Google, and there it is. They don't want me to see the shady shenanigans of the real phishing email. Anyway, that specific email isn't what I wanted to scream and shout about in this video. I think the real takeaway here is that, hey, this TikTok open redirect has been around for a while, and it's actively being used and abused. This blog post write-up article from Cofense and a couple others that have seen it are from 2024. This is September of 2024, and they see the exact same indicator of compromise with a different, infrastructure here. But it's that TikTok link v2 AID 1988 when a scene is a buyer URL and then the target can be anything. Others in the industry, Hawks Hunt, are also tracking this just as well, and they see the same thing. It's a TikTok phishing link kill chain. And maybe some way, somehow, the lure of, check out this video that I shared with you, and they include, bad actor provides a genuine TikTok.com real legitimate domain URL. It doesn't know, the end user isn't aware, that's going to drive them wherever because of the open redirect vulnerability. But why haven't they fix this? Is this intended behavior? Is this a feature, not a bug? Is this just part of a TikTok profile some way, somehow, to include a bile URL and then it just goes anywhere? But I feel like there could be some better checks in place. I don't know if there are, maybe if it does some domain reputation, but we were getting shot straight to the adversary infrastructure for them to collect your credentials and multi-factor authentication. Or because it hits an Amazon S3 bucket and then redirects you through even more hoops and hurdles. It's bad news bears, right? TikTok, open redirect vulnerability. That's the video.